this is Chris with The Perfect Cat. We are going to talk today about getting your cat to do something they don't particularly love. So that could be medicating your cat. In this case, I'm going to use brushing my cat as an example. I have one cat that loves it. Little Miss Clemmy here loves getting brushed, but little Miss Belly here hates the feeling of the brush on her. So I'm going to talk about a few concepts from Fear Free. And Fear Free is an organization that is designed to make handling as low stress as possible for all animals, especially at the vet clinic, but we use fear-free concepts at home. So, for example, when I go to touch Belly, she needs to know I'm going to touch her. So I usually say I say touch. I also wait for her to settle down and be relaxed before I start working with her. So you'll see some of these things as I work with her. And finally, whenever she gets upset or is not comfortable, I just let her go and take a break. And people forget that cats really need a lot of breaks. They like to have some interaction and then they like to have a break. So that will allow me to do a little bit more with her. And when she's done, and I will respect that. So first, grab your equipment. I have my nice, it's basically like a Furminator. I broke some treats into small pieces, put them in my pocket so they're not too tempting for her. And then I'll ask her to kind of come and sit down and settle down and look at me. Bells, come. Good girl. Sit. Sit. So Belly is trained to sit, so she's good with that. Good girl. I'll reach out a finger, make sure she's reaching towards me and not reaching away from me. If she's leaning away from me, then she does not want to really interact. She's licking me because I probably had some food on my hand. Touch. So I'll let her know I'm going to touch her. Good girl. And then I click to let her know that she's doing really well, sitting quietly for me. And click means a treat is going to be coming. So I start in an area that she's very comfortable with, which is around her neck and her face. She gets her treat. Good girl. Ready for more? I know. Touch. Touch. Good. Good girl. So starting around the head, and then I'll move a little bit further down, and you will see she kind of shrinks away. She doesn't really enjoy this part. However, she's not leaving the table. She could leave at any time that she wants to. Good girl. Good. So I tell her she was really good. Give her a treat. And honestly, because she doesn't like this, we don't do very much of it. It's spring, so this is when all the cat hair is coming out the most. And I like to try to do this. She just actually threw up a big hairball this morning. So I'm just thinking of getting rid of some of this excess. She has a very thick coat. Good girl. I'm not restraining as much as just trying to keep her a little still with my hand. Don't eat the hair. She's trying to eat this hair. She thinks that's a treat. Good girl. Bell, Bell, sit. Sit. Good girl. Relax. Good girl. Good. Touch. Good girl. Starting again at the head and then moving down. Good girl. Okay, good. You have to be careful and watch their body language as they shrink away. There's a lot of places cats don't really like to be petted. So just pay attention. And when they're done, if they leave, that's fine. But just a tip about working with your cat that does not love a certain thing. Make this a happy place with treats and affection, and then you can still do some things that they don't like, but make it fun and give them breaks.